This is Marc Tobias near Cologne, Germany with Sascha Wendt. He's the production and technical manager at Wendt and Lockmasters Europe. And we're here today to introduce the technology that high-tech thieves and certain others are using to steal cars with keyless entry. Sascha, give me a briefing about the technology. The cars today with keyless entry, you basically walk up to the car, you touch the door, the car transmits a signal for about 3 feet.
Exactly. The transmission gets caught by the key. The key recognizes the transmission and will go with communication with the car. The car will recognize the key and open.
Okay, so that's only part of the story.
Yeah.
The rest of the story, that a piece of gear that your company sells and that others are selling from Bulgaria and other countries to bad guys.
Yeah.
You only sell to government.
We only sell to government.
Yeah, and you're the specialist for government sales with covert entry tools worldwide. So this set of devices will allow two operatives to enter a car and steal the car while you're sitting 50 feet away, 100 feet away, in a restaurant, wherever. It will actually capture the data from the car.
Exactly.
And then it'll capture the data, it'll talk to the key fob. Then the key fob talks back to the car.
Exactly.
And there's actually new technology coming that will allow the key fob to be farther away from the car to communicate through a repeater system. So with two people, you can go steal any car virtually with keyless entry. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And there's two sets of frequencies for keyless entries. There's a low frequency where the car basically sends out a beacon to the key fob to tell the key fob you're within 3 feet of the car, wake up. Once that happens, the key fob now talks in the UHF frequency band between 300 and 400 megahertz to authenticate that's the key for that car. And then you can enter the car, you can start the car, you can drive away, you don't need the key. The only time you need the key is when you stop the car, then you can't restart it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So you can steal the car, you could put bugs in the car, tracking devices in the car, the car's whatever. And this applies to all keyless entry systems?
Yeah.
Now, there's new technology that's coming out that's been patented that will identify within about 5 centimeters where that key fob is. I'm assuming that if that technology gets implemented by the car manufacturers, such as Mercedes, Audi, BMW, all of them, that would right now prevent this from happening.
Exactly. But I think we will have to work on it, and maybe after some time we will find a way.
Okay. And Lockmasters and Wendt shot a series of videos with this car, which is an Audi model.
Exactly. We shot a few videos with the SQ5 over here to introduce the tool for the governments.
Okay, and this is a 2014 Audi.
Yes, exactly.
So what cars aren't subject to this attack? Any of them?
I haven't found any car that wasn't able to open.
And have you done a lot of testing?
Yes, we have tested a few Toyota, Kia, also Mercedes, Audi, doesn't matter.
So I have a very late model Mercedes SUV, keyless entry. You can take my car.
Sure.
So all of the high-priced cars, that if you order the keyless entry option,
it's nearly open directly when you order it. It's nearly open.
I noticed your father, who founded the company, doesn't have keyless entry on his car.
Yes.
Is there a reason for that?
There's a reason.
It's because he'd like to keep his Mercedes.
Yes.
Okay, so you shot some video that we're going to integrate with this video to show everybody exactly how this works. This is not large equipment. One is a handheld device.
Exactly.
The other you can put in a large briefcase, walk into a restaurant, wherever you're at, be next to you to do the communications.
Yes.
And that's it.
That's it.
Sascha, thank you. Let's go to the video.
You're welcome. You have 3 different parts of the Q key. You have the part for the key itself that simulates the car. You have the part for the car to get the signal from the car and transmit it to the key part. And you have the charger part. We just put the transmitter inside the box so that nobody can see it directly. Turn on the handheld. Turn on the receiver. And like told before, 125 kHz is for all cars except Audi and Mercedes. 20 kHz is for Audi and Mercedes. We will test the device on a on an Audi SQ5. So we will switch it on 20 kHz. You will need to have two operators. One will have to stay with the receiver near the key, and one has to open the car. To open the car, just put the handheld near the door, and then you can open it. You can also close it again. Okay.
That again. Oh, we have 20 meters.